and welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing the Authortube tag. Found out about it through, it actually showed up on my feed at random. I think it was a Kate Kavanaugh video, one of her videos from her series I Tried to Write Like, where she tries to write like famous authors. I think from there is mostly just me watching her videos loosely and then finding other authortubers. And then recently I started getting into it because I began to take my craft more seriously. I like to think that I write mostly in fantasy, horror, and mystery thriller within that sphere. Paranormal, I guess, would fall into that as well. I tend to really drift towards urban fantasy, so I really like to read and write those kind of genres. My preferred writing tense is mostly past tense, but sometimes I do veer into present tense if I feel like it's right for a specific story. But I do like to keep a firm grip on third person. I can't really write first person, but I'm trying to work on doing a deep third, which is more immersive. I feel like it's a good experiment in trying to get people to feel more involved in the story that they're reading. I would say that I mostly write new adult to adult fiction. I am most definitely not a plotter. Most of the time I have tried to do so and it doesn't really work out. And if I do try, I veer away from it and it just doesn't turn out the way it is. So I would say I'm more of a planter, where I can plan loosely. I'll write a brief summary of what I want the story to really take on and the life I want it to go to. But from there, it's all however the story takes me. I am yet to be published, so I'm going to tie this into the next question. I don't really have a dream publishing house or agent just yet. I have to look more into that, and I think I'm not at this point ready to do so, so I haven't really considered it just yet. For this channel, I think you'll see a lot more of me talking about what I write, because I don't really ever shut up about what I write when I talk to other people about it. So I feel like if I just put it in video format, it's still me talking to other people about it, just me not having to do it in person. I started writing, I guess, elementary school, really, if I want to go that far back. It was, I read a story, I can't even remember for the life of me what the actual book series is called, but it was about fairies. I think it was something about rainbow fairies, and I got really into that. So I started writing my own story of it, made my own characters and my own fairy, and I can't ever find it again. I think we've somehow misplaced where the notebook I wrote it in, but it did put me on the path of starting to write my own stories. So if I ever find it again, I think I will maybe do a video of me rereading it. I don't know if there's a particular author that really inspires me a whole lot. I guess I do take points from the things that I do pick up from what I've read. That being said, I haven't read a whole lot lately, mostly because just of how life is and being busy and work. But I do think a renewed look on what I've been reading and what have read in the past will really influence me. Well, it should probably be another video where I delve back into all that I've read. But I am also taking master classes because I was gifted a subscription for my birthday. So I guess I can say for now it is Neil Gaiman and Margaret Atwood who are at the pinnacle of people who influence the way that I write. I don't really schedule my writing time because I think you shouldn't really, I don't really believe like being that scheduled is something that you should do, mostly because I don't really like to force myself to write if I cannot write something. If I can't get any words for a story, I will switch to another if I have another project going. But generally I tend to write whenever I can or whenever the spirit moves me. Mostly write on my laptop, or if I don't have the option to, I will use my phone. But I have been getting more into handwriting before I start to type things out, because I realize I do somewhat underwrite, or I'm struck with like a new idea for something after I've already written everything and I'm not able to go back and edit. So it's a bit of a blend between handwriting and typing. I'm most looking forward to, as being a part of Authortube, to networking and meeting other people who could potentially change the way I do certain things or give me a perspective on something that I didn't have before. I do very much enjoy learning and perfecting the craft that I've decided to involve myself in. So I think learning from everyone else is exactly what I really look forward to here on Authortube. And that's pretty much it for the video. I'm gonna include my socials down below. I'm also part of the Discord of Authortubers who are called the Sprint Squad, and they do a lot of sprints, so I'm gonna put it in the description, and yeah, you can find me there or on my Twitter, which is down below. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching.
Bye.